Support for the Red Dirt D&D podcast comes from Home Creations, Oklahoma City builders providing homes in the OKC metro for over 40 years. New home safety features include anchor bolts, oriented strand board, and tornado straps in the event of severe weather. Features and locations at homecreations.com.
Welcome to the round table. Woo! For the last 4 episodes we recorded, whatever they might be, I turned to my left for our statistician and historian, Mr.
Michael Cross, episodes 43 to 46.
And I'm Brooke Bullock.
Kiri finally
Just in
showed up.
case.
I'm Johnny Payne.
I'm sorry that I live an hour away. I'm Kiri Hester.
Once again, I'm just here. I'm Connor Shenold.
My goal is to just find some way to bug Kiri every intro.
Whenever
That's been
I
your
reseat
goal
you
since
guys,
you
I'm putting someone in between the two of you.
It wasn't a
I
goal when I
know.
started.
You
Me
sat
just
us
doing my thing
in-
bothered
if
her.
We,
so-
if we went the other way, it wouldn't be as
You
much.
can get me.
Well,
I
if we
could
went
get
the
you.
other way, Michael gets real disappointed.
I'm running the volume.
getting
That
Mine
time
go
that I did
first.
that, and the look on his face was so sad. Like his best friend had left and gone the other way.
I'm a man of patterns. Sorry, you threw off my pattern.
And I am not, which is, we're a great team.
got your hair cut.
I actually
didn't
got
notice
them. I
that.
got them
All cut.
all cut.
You did.
Thank you very much. Boom, boom. Woo!
Help me find my
So,
car keys. I'll
I
drive
just now noticed that's really, really short.
It is.
It's not
she
the
was,
bouffant I'm used to.
It's really. She was new, and
Oh, no.
so
That's going to be fun for
and-
winter.
yeah. But my hair grows fast enough that in 2 weeks it'll be just fine.
That's
I
why I
got a
go to
haircut
Great
once.
Clips. Great Clips has to be in the computer, and it tells exactly what I want every time.
Right, and that's the way it's supposed to work. So, but when she goes, oh, that's not an X, it's a Y with the grade level on
Oh,
the thing.
gosh.
But that's okay. At least it wasn't like. At least she remembered to put a guard on.
Yeah, that is true.
So deep dive backstory.
This is a D&D podcast.
It is.
It's
But
about
we're
us
gonna-
bantering.
You never notice they never get their hair cut. Is that why all fantasy adventurers have like really long hair or
Yes.
terrible?
Because they don't have.
mullets?
We were trying to figure out, do scissors? When did they invent scissors? Because we had a guy last night he was mending to take 2 daggers and put together to make scissors. He mended them together.
Honestly, I'm here for it. I'd support that as a DM.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
No.
that's how we do it.
But was it before or after sandwiches were invented? That's the
Sandwiches
important
weren't invented until the 19th century.
Okay,
People were
okay.
cutting
Oh
their
my-
hair long before the invention of the scissors.
And I'm just here to bug
Unless
Johnny
you were a
Payne.
king, then you had someone burn it off with coals, but you didn't trust anyone getting
I
that close
do
to the
always
blade.
imagine like a nice Mulan moment where people just like hack at their hair with swords.
Yeah,
Yes.
it probably happened.
Yes.
It probably happened that way.
But
Right.
see, Connor and I, we get our hair cut like once a year
Mm-hmm.
and call it good.
If that.
Long hair.
Which, by the way, just to tease the fans on audio, your hair looks fabulous today.
It
Thank
does
you.
look
In
fantastic.
fact, yeah. So
Johnny,
it was.
your hair also looks good.
But
Thanks.
that's the normal.
I like your Mr. Rogers sweater today.
Thanks. Do you want some butterscotch?
Do you have some Werthers in your pocket? Because that'd be great.
These are the
It
people
looks
in my
like that.
neighborhood.
I think that sweater comes preloaded with Werthers in it.
It does not. It's manly.
For those of you who have been waiting anxiously for the last 4 weeks, your time, 1 week our time, last week it was in the 80s and we were complaining about it not being fall, but today it is appropriately fall themed outside. It is gloomy, it is cloudy, it is
Only about
cool.
40, 50 degrees.
They're talking about
40s,
snow on the
50s.
1st.
What?
They're talking about accumulated snow between now and the 1st.
Wow.
Over Thanksgiving Day weekend?
The way they're pinpointing is between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
In Central
so far, it's
Oklahoma?
not
Between
in the
now and the 1st of
forecast.
January.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I certainly hope there's going to be snow sometime between
Well, no.
in the month of December.
No, they're saying I'm sorry, 1st of December. They're saying
Oh, okay, so over Thanksgiving Day
and
weekend.
they're not forecasting it. They're saying that it is what is currently in the
Algorithms?
Yeah,
Computer
but-
models?
The Farmer's
models,
Almanac.
The models, yeah.
The Farmer's Almanac.
The Farmer's
That
Almanac.
thing is more right
They're
than
done.
you would think.
Yeah, they're done with
it.
that.
Yeah,
Well, only one of them. The original one is actually still around. It's the new
okay.
Farmer's Almanac that's.
Here's
that's
what I
going around.
know. The librarian at my school who does it every year, her apple had spoons. So that means snow, I
Her
think.
apple had spoons?
Yeah, have you done, so you take an apple, you cut it in half, and then the shape of the thing. If it's forks, it means one thing. If it's a knife, it means another thing. And if it's spoons, I'm pretty sure it means snow.
She's a witch burner.
No! It's in the Farmer's Almanac.
It's old school. Amazing.
I mean, we
I'm gonna have to go
ask
hunt for
a
this.
groundhog to.
Everyone's fine with that, but the
It's
apple
the 21st century.
My favorite lesson.
Positani Phil is so wrong.
My favorite lesson I teach every
Always.
year is, I don't teach a full lesson, but on Groundhog Day, I will stop what we were doing and I will take 10 minutes to explain to my students what Groundhog Day is and like the pomp and circumstance of it in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania. And I was like, have you ever seen the movie Groundhog? And he thought, that's so crazy that they had a whole like thing. I was like, that's real. They do that. That's a real thing. And
Now then to double down.
and then I show them the pictures of the guys in the gloves and the top hats,
Yes.
and then I will show them like video clips from that year. And
Go, Brooke.
Then to double down,
Brooke.
2 minutes later, do you say, kids, let me tell you all about Groundhog Day, and then you start from the beginning?
not enough of them have
You
seen that
read my
movie to get the
mind.
joke.
Yeah, it's too old of a movie.
Yeah.
Only like 3 kids have seen the
far
movie.
too
I
old.
So,
understand. I understand.
but it is a good joke. We appreciate you, Dad.
So one last weather thing. We had, at least at my house.
It's going to be way dated by the time someone's listening to this. Okay, go for it.
I think it's like late January.
Just some old dudes talking about the weather.
That's right. Some old dude's talking about the weather on my podcast. And I skip the banner. This is a high quality banner. You leave the skip button alone. All right.
Go ahead and skip. It's fine.
Don't let Brooke bully you. He's not your dad.
There was a freak like hailstorm at my house a couple of days ago when the
Really?
little bit of severe weather rolled through. Brooke, for the first time I think ever, had his Christmas lights up ready to go.
Oh.
And it just shattered the bejesus
wow.
out of those lights. It was just like little tiny pea-sized hailstones. It just went fink, 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 natural 20, natural 20, natural 20, fink, fink, fink.
Yeah, we put ours up last weekend when the weather was so nice, but ours are all plastic.
Plastic LED.
Because we have all of those pecan trees.
Pecan?
And the squirrels,
What about the squirrels?
they carry the nuts around and they climb on my roof sometimes.
Yeah.
So we didn't want them breaking our Christmas lights, so we got plastic ones.
There you go.
And the plastic ones were on clearance like the day after Christmas last year, so we were able to get like a whole pallet.
My outdoor outlet no longer works, so I can't put up Christmas lights.
How sad.
Someday I gotta
We
fix
just
that.
run
But I
a
also
cord into the
don't really care that
garage.
much, so.
I just ran a
Under the
cord.
garage
I put a wreath up on my couch, then I'm good.
There you go. At the old house, I ran a cord up into the attic and then out the little vent gable window
too
thing.
much.
Boom.
Yeah.
Because I love Christmas lights.
We just put an extension cord through the garage door.
There you go.
The door closes right on top. It's
Piece
fine.
of cake.
If I were to ever put Christmas lights up on my house, they're year round.
So
It's okay,
we,
it's Oklahoma. You can do that. It's legal.
I think I talked about this before, but we put ours up last year, the week of Thanksgiving, and they immediately died, and so we just left them up there until like 3 weeks ago. But yeah, so we are causing large explosions now in our game.
We are. My gosh, we really blew up a whole thing.
You did. You blew
Here's
up a
what
whole
I'm
turbine.
saying. Here's what I'm saying. Every dog has his day, right? So Sable is out there absolutely murdering things without even thinking about it. So at some point in time, Sable's gonna have to screw up. I almost said a curse word that you were gonna have to go back and bleep. The Sable's gotta mess up somewhere, and this is his moment.
He has been
Throwing
fooling
dead,
around.
exploding bodies on his friends, messing up buttons, blowing things up. This is Sable's big day. He's got a lot going on.
I just want to point out, listeners, if you did not catch it, or if Michael edited it out, that DC was a 27.
Oh no, that's
Now,
not gonna be edited out. 'Cause
have-
I was really amazed. You kept on trying to do this. Like there's
I
no
have
way.
So close.
I have a high sleight of hand at a plus 10.
Yes.
I had to make a 17 or higher.
In hindsight, we did burn like 3 rounds of that, wherein I definitely could have bardicked you, and Michael could have like guidanced you.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
We could have helped you, and
But
we
we
didn't.
left.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We weren't that far
Exactly.
away.
I have to touch. Guidance is touch.
Oh, okay. So I still could have bardic because he just has to be able to hear me. He doesn't have to be able to see me. I could have shouted through up through the tube.
It was so you guys, looked out over the out the window when the episodes kind of start. You look out into the expanse of this cavern, this huge cavern, with the lichen, phosphorescent lichen, giving dim light to this huge cavern way down there. And then a little bit later, you find that there's basically this control room, right? Mm-hmm. That's there. And yeah, the intent, the doability of it was your high, and there could be other people with high rolls as well, but Sable's high rolls with a little bit of help from his friends, and then it's doable within like 6 rolls. We give or take, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like there's a pretty good chance because it brings it down, presumably, to like rolling a 12 on the die, right? And so, very possible given how hot your dice are. But then you guys all leave.
Yeah, well, I thought we were all going, and Sable was going to be behind us. Then Sable starts punching buttons as we're down in the...
See, I thought the plan was that, like, stuff was going to start going down as soon as we pushed the button, so Sable wanted us all out of the room so that he could push the button and run. Or at least push the button and hide. But I will say kudos to Brooke, because me, as a DM... watching Sable fail the 3rd time, I would have been tempted to be like, yeah, I guess it's 25, not 27. Like, I would have been tempted to come down a couple of points there, or to like see if have. I guess another option would be have Sable roll for I don't know, not divine inspiration, but see if you can think really hard about what August said earlier.
Well, the great thing, the great thing is, a DM can put themselves in a corner, right? When there's this one piece of information that the party really needs to know, and then you have them roll for it, and everybody's rolling below 10, right? That can be a problem. But the great thing about this was, it was kind of a win-win for the plot, because either you successfully power some things down, which are going to get some people's attention,
or you violently shut things down.
Or you violently shut things
with
down.
An explosion.
With an explosion.
Honestly, towards the middle of me doing that, I was like, you know what? Let's just
kind of what it feels like. Because then Sable was like, if it's exploded, they can't turn it back on.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because
a very efficient way of quote unquote turning it off.
Well, the other Red Dirt game that Connor and I are in, we're rogues. We're trying to sneak into play. We do really well sneaking in. No one knows we do anything. We're in, we're out. We do whatever we need to do, and we're good. That's how it is with Red Dirt Outlaws. This one, we just go in and
I don't know.
We are just bulldozers through this thing.
I don't know if you guys have ever been the stealth party, ever.
No. Well, we can't
well,
because
I'm clanky and I'm carrying a giant light.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We always have at least one character who's clanky.
That's right.
And I will
need
say,
a leash.
Season 2, we were a little bit more sneaky when we needed to be.
Yes.
This is when we discovered that Billy can be held.
Yes.
And not clank. Because we were sneaking around spaceships and I was actually thinking about that today. This is the first time in 3 years that I'm not the one running the game during our Christmas game.
Oh yeah.
I wore my Merry Frogmas sweatshirt to school the other day.
Cute.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
No frogs here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You guys did make a fantastic wisdom check too, because you're standing there a few moments earlier. You're standing there at those windows that are looking out onto the expanse of the cavern, with the glowing halberd that's there.
And then you ducked.
And then Sable wraps it the moment I was getting ready to roll for perception to see who down below notices this light in the window.
I was like, oops, they still have that lit.
But that was really great. I loved that counter. I loved going down the stairs and the stairs falling, and I love when the whole platform fell apart and came crashing down beside you guys. In my imagination, I could see the visual of it. And it was also really fun to roll percentile dice for a chance of something happening out in front of you you
Yeah.
know, from behind the screen where everyone could see it. And even then, when maybe it was Kiri that was asking,
I wasn't sure how it was working.
yeah, what number are we looking for? You know, and then I said, you know, well, you know, it's a 20. If it, you know, and now it's a 25.
We got out right as the thing exploded.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is good because once I realized, oh, this thing's going up, I'm booking it.
And what led to me, well, I guess not what led to, but what was a deep contributing factor to my role in the following combat was the fact that I started to panic because Sable, we were now separated, and I didn't know if Sable could get through that room safely.
Oh, yeah.
Or what like that. And so then I had asked to go to, you know, that corner of the room closest because I just needed 120 feet.
Yes.
And I was like, that's,
But thankfully
Spider-Man got through, it's fine.
Yeah. Like, thankfully, one, I had the spider climb, and then two, which you guys didn't really know about, but two, my speed is so fast.
What is it?
So it's 35.
Amazing.
And so, as a rogue, you know, you can also bonus action dash, and then just take your full action to dash. So you're doing a lot of movement.
105 feet of movement.
Yeah.
In 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Which is like Usain Bolt type stuff.
like, I knew staying in here, I could eventually keep up with you guys, even if you guys had gone the full 300 yards down to where the shiver victims were and the other Dwagar are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guess who's probably having to clean up the explosion?
Yeah.
The noise of that, the noise of the turbines when you opened up the door, filled the hallway, brought a couple more zombies down that way. Which again, those are just like they're no problem for Sable whatsoever. Like I really thought it might give him a little bit too of them in the hallway without being able to use this sneak attack as much. But then your dice just reward you with natural 20s. The book of crits and failures.
Oh, I know. Isn't that fun?
Is amazing.
Well, I've really enjoyed having that. Yeah.
It's super amazing.
And Kiri got to roll on it last time.
I did.
Yes.
I finally.
And Michael got to roll on it.
Everybody has used the book at least once
That's
now.
right.
Yeah, yeah, good stuff. So you guys escape from the exploding turbine. You go up some
After
stairs.
a deep philosophical contemplation about the working rights of fire elementals,
Like, do we free
we did
it? Do
waste
we
a lot of
not?
time talking about that.
So much time.
Like we had nothing else to do.
We were waiting for you.
Thankfully, Brooks' dice were real gracious to you guys.
Yeah.
Just like, I know this turbine's about to explode, but what about this fire element?
Do we let him out?
There was okay, yeah. So anyway, but whenever you're ready,
But yeah, it was just we do leave. We end up in the workshop
Yes.
through the other door. We figure out based on kind of map that we had seen earlier that we are in the workshop. We kind of get our bearings.
yeah.
You know, as he does, the doctor finds a small, innocent, possibly injured creature and tries to coax it out from underneath an object. But while Moxie is panic telepathying Sable to make sure he's okay.
Yep. Don't freak out. It's me.
I'm freaked out, but we're over here now. So I don't know if you want to like go around. That other room seemed like it was probably on fire.
Yeah, I'm completely confused by the map.
Oh, and that's quite all.
He's flipped it over and spun it like three times.
No. It's because it was supposed to be stairs that go down to an area, and I thought these stairs went up to that area, so they didn't. So I'm like, okay, I have no idea where we are now.
Yeah, so across the turbine, outside stairs that went up into a little mud room and then into the workshop room, where you guys encountered that fantastic kind of clockwork
Cyberdrider.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like Cyberdrider. Feels like a
Cyberdrider,
good
that's
name.
pretty cool.
That was a horrifying little thing.
Oh, it's fantastic. It had...
You should have just stood in the corner. It would have been fine. Can't reach over there. Do a little dance.
Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Nope, just do a little dance while you wait for your cohorts to deal with the drider.
It had these fantastic, like, cable metal string things that it flung out to could never get a grab on anybody. Maybe it got a grab on Dr. Stone once, I think. But
It wrapped around me and then let go.
oh, that's what it was.
No,
And it
it
turned
got
into
me, but then
spiders.
I just got away with
You got away from it, right? So that damage, it did, like the end of it did basically break apart into all these little kind of, not really nano spiders, but these tiny clockwork spiders that just went all over you, but you were not affected at all.
Well, the sound they made was annoying. All that little ticking, because they were clockwork. Boy.
If that had happened to me in real life, I would have screamed like a Chinese monkey. I just would have been like, wah, 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 just been crazy, crazy, crazy. It would have been.
I'm going to interrupt everything right now.
Go for it.
Scott Wise.
Oh, dun dun dun! If you
You
listen,
remember this time, Scott.
if you listened last time, Scott gave us a darn, now it's broken. No, I'm just teasing. Anyway, Scott gave us a message that said, "Hey, have you given Johnny his
yes.
gift yet?" And I had forgotten it, so I put it into the dice box. And this is, if you guys know what a challenge coin is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a challenge coin from Scott to help you make it through all the hard times you're having at work, because work has been a beast for you. When you
This
care to
is
describe it
truth.
to the listeners.
Yeah, you handed it to me the side up of a dumpster fire. And yeah, it's a hammer and anvil on the other side. Let me get a close up on this thing.
It's a wonderful, it's in a plastic coin case,
that
plastic
writing?
coin protector. It's, again, if you've ever seen a challenge coin, it's exactly what it looks like.
It's
wonderfully
perfect.
embossed.
I will sit and fiddle with this at work all day, grinding. Of course, I won't have time.
Because you won't have time, but it'll be in your pocket. You can reach and touch it and get inspiration.
The strongest steel is forged in the fires of a dumpster. Yep, yes, sir. Thank you, Scott. I'm feeling it, buddy. I'm getting praise every day, up one side and down the other, and I'm like, stop praising me and give me time. Before it was like, you're not giving us enough money, and I was like, here's money, and it's like, great, I have no time to do anything with it now. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. I will cherish
Your
that.
significant other probably enjoys the cash, though, right?
I usually just buy things for her, so that's what I do with the cash. It's like, we can't go anywhere, so here's the thing. I'll have to tell you after Christmas all the stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not bragging. I'm not like living beyond my means, traveling every month kind of living, but it's just got out of paycheck to paycheck mode.
Yes.
I love that for
like
you.
feel
Cool, I'm
so
in a
good.
great spot
It's
to just
actually-
work nonstop around the clock. I haven't shaved. I haven't shaved. I've barely showered. This isn't the no shave November thing. This is
It's just you have it.
I haven't had time to stand in front of a mirror and rub one over my face.
Let me tell you, I'm on break right now, and it's great.
Yay!
So
Yeah, I
hope-
took half of December off. So
I'm gonna hold that lamp for you and hope that you guys just have a great half of December,
Yay!
I'm
and
going
that you're
to be,
getting to spend time alone as well as with family.
I'm going to be doing some writing for a future thing in December.
Oh, very good, very good.
And I hope that
a little
you
bit
have
traveling.
fuzzy socks and warm, cozy
I got
fireplaces.
some really nice sweatpants already for the winter time.
We
Gray and fluffy and
There's this corner in my house, in this little room, that we aren't sure what the design purpose was, but there's a fireplace in there, and we recently just put an old tube TV and a VCR in there, as well as the most comfortable couch I've ever taken a nap on.
Yep.
It is the best corner of my
old tube
house.
TV. Now you need an old Nintendo to hook up to.
We have an old
Hell
SNES.
yeah.
We have like a PlayStation 1. We have a PlayStation 2. I haven't plugged in a PlayStation 2 to it yet, but you can always tell the games and the movies that were made for square TVs. And
Yes.
yeah, we have an old VHS player on there right now. It's nice.
Are you gonna retro it and put like up wood paneling?
Do it.
We actually took the wood. No, it currently has wood paneling.
There you go. Woo!
Shag carpet.
The vision
But
is complete.
we also, they defeat the Drider. They work so hard. We love that for them. They worked really hard. All three of them. They fought really hard. They all got hit. They all did great things. I stood in the corner, And
That transition threw me for a minute because I was like, "There's a Drider in the video game room." It
Nope.
threw me for a second.
I'm
with
trying
no
to get back
warning.
on track here.
We appreciate
thank you. Yeah.
We appreciate
And
you.
they did so great, and Moxie will write a song about it later, I'm sure, because she got all of the intel. She could watch the whole thing. But they do take care of it viciously, and then Dr. Stone tries to talk to the little guy under the table again.
Yes.
But little guy's scared because Dr. Stone rolled bad. So Moxie comes in with her plus 10 persuasion to make a little pal, and sure enough, she does.
Instantly
The name of the
connects.
pal is.
Sweep up currently. I
think we should name him Herbie.
Cody. I'm telling you, Cody.
You have to let him pick his name.
That's right.
I just recently saw the Fantastic Four movie, so I think Herbie would be.
Okay, I like it.
Which, by the way, is very good.
Or we could not name it after a character that exists somewhere else. in pop culture.
Like Moxie too.
Doctor Who.
Hey, that was not me.
That was
the
fans.
patrons.
So when we get sued, we can say,
Yes. It is spelled differently.
Well, we should call this one Dr. What?
It's not McDonald's, it's McDowell.
It's McDougal.
They have the golden
McDougal's.
arches. We have the golden arcs. They have 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, but that's the difference. Our buns have no seeds.
See, I would have named it, if I'm making off-brand McDonald's, I'm making M-A-C Donald's. But it does make me think of the Muppets.
It's from Coming to America.
Yeah.
If you ever saw it, yeah.
The Muppets.
The Muppets are my favorite
Or
off-brand.
what was the Lego knockoff?
Duplo?
Duplo.
I
like
grew up
Duplo
in
and
a-
Tiesto.
I grew up in a Duplo household because we could not afford Lego.
No.
We got hand-me-down
understand
Duplos. But Sweep Up doesn't have a lot of information. It seems that he was a prototype of sorts.
Yep.
Yes.
And that he is at the very least scared of the Drider. She has been ordering him around. Unclear if she or he, I guess they, unclear if they were the ones that created Sweep Up or not. I don't think we got a straight answer on that.
Right.
Which makes sense. None of us really know about our moment of creation. We weren't sentient for it, so it makes sense that Sweep Up would also not know their moment of creation. But either way, Sweep Up was very pleased that the Clockwork Drider was no more because Sweep Up was scared of it. So I
Taking
said,
a long nap up in the rafters.
she's taking a long nap. So we said, hey, do you want to come with us? And they were like, yeah. And I felt bad because their name was their job and it was the only word they knew. And I was like, ugh. Do you want a new name, dude? And he's like, yeah, what's your name? And I said, my name's Moxie. And he said, I like that name. I want to be that. And I said, great, you can be Moxie too. And I thought it was cute. And I guess nobody else did.
I did. I thought it was cute.
I thought it was obnoxious.
Especially because it reminded me of Little Shop of Horrors.
We'll name
Audrey too, right?
We'll name it
Never thought of that. Yeah.
That was immediately where I went to.
We'll name it August too. And call him Gussie.
No, we got to come back to that.
Anyway,
Fantastic.
So we convinced him to come with us. August is concerned that the thing is going to get one of us killed and says, here, arm yourselves so that none of us are worrying about you. Tries to teach you how to fire a crossbow bolt, and it almost kills Sable. It's fine. And then Dr. Stone tries to get like, hey, what's the first thing you ever remember? And he goes to think really hard and does a factory reset. So his name is no longer Moxie 2. It is once again Sweep Up. And so that's approximately where we are, except for the fact that we are in a office that looks suspiciously similar to that other office we were in. And it makes me think of like those hotel rooms that are like the same, but like backwards, you know? Like if you're on one side of the hallway, the bathroom's on the right. And if you're on the other side of the hallway, the bathroom's all on the left. This is, I think, that, but in priest office format.
Now, it's funny you should bring that up because it gives me a wonderful opportunity to admit a quick flub, and that is that in the way you play things out and write things out and such, I actually expected you guys ultimately to come in from the other direction. So,
of course.
As you came up the spiral staircase, and I described you coming into the room, and then there's a door on the other side of the room. And actually, I need to tweak the map just a little bit for us. When we start for our next episode, you'll hear it, that the stairs come up to a hallway, and then there's a door you go into the office. So,
Oh, got
boom,
you.
there we
The
go.
office doesn't have direct
So the
stairwell
office doesn't have
office.
direct stairwell
Also,
access.
the thing we missed in our recap was the amount of time that we killed in the Dwarven call center. We don't need to talk about it, but just know that we did stall. We were hanging out in there for a long time.
So long.
That's right.
We were just trying to figure out what was. We were trying to solve the mystery.
And at least you
Nancy
found the
Drew and the
manual.
Hardy Boys can only do so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling you Fred and Joe.
I have to be the most efficient one out of the group.
We should call Sweep Up Joe.
I don't know.
We'll ask him how he feels. We'll ask them how they feel about the name Joe.
There you go. It might work. So you
What's
guys,
going
what do we think about the, the fact that there's this cavern here and the power plant itself? There's obviously some modified, tubes and pipes and stuff that are running down into the cavern, but then it's also labeled about other things. We had a great question about, so when would this have possibly been in use
Right.
and stuff like that, but
And we figured it was before magic came back.
Right.
So they were having to use
Geothermic
these,
energy
right.
to heat the town.
And so, but it's not connected to anything now. It's just keeping power going down here.
it seems that way, yeah, for sure.
Which, because it made me nervous at first when, like, okay, are we about to shut off power to the hospital, the cathedral, the church,
Yeah.
all these kind of things. My doctor's office, what is going to happen?
You have electricity in your doctor's office?
Oh,
Fancy.
sure.
There we go.
It's all magic.
It's all magic.
I can say for certain that the Siren Song has electricity because canonically we have a blender.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could be a steam power
And
blender.
Could be a steam power blender.
And
The
something
Rube
like a-
Goldberg machine of her kitchen.
I
And
imagine.
something like a radio.
Oh yeah, I imagine that like when we talk about stuff like that and like in worlds with no electricity, I always go to the Flintstone method in my brain.
There's
like
a little dinosaur
there's a little
operating it.
animal in there.
It's a living.
It's a living, which I think is the like comedy has never been better than
Oh,
It's a
that's right.
Living. It's the perfect
It's a living.
so good.
And so are you guys coming around then to the viewpoint that ether would be a good power source? Maybe, the essence of people, I mean, they're no longer using it once they're dead. Maybe that
No.
would be a good power source,
Ether sounds like a great idea. Essence of people
Hey,
is
okay.
where you get into like
Soylent
Soylent Green
Green.
type stuff. Like, no.
It's like the conundrum of any time that you're in Avernus and you have to use a soul coin to power
Yes.
up your Mad Max machine.
That is so disturbing. And it's not just using the soul coin. It's every time you put it in, there's like this inhuman scream
Yeah.
as you're using the soul coin. It's not just I'm putting a coin in a slot. It describes this
Place the coin
inhuman
into the
scream.
orifice.
Because we, and this is all because Sweep Up isn't just a little robot baby.
Yeah.
There is a soul inside little baby Sweep
He's got a
Up,
human hand.
Yeah.
and they do have a human hand.
So did he start off as a human and become mostly mechanical, or did he start
Is it a
off
Theseus'
mechanic-
ship scenario?
Ah.
Well, it was that they...
Either way, we still need to know if it's started as a robot or started as a human. Theseus
So the
robot.
That reminds
body,
me.
as it is right now, started off as the robot. They implanted the soul
Yeah,
of the child
exactly.
into...
And there's a
Immortality.
Doctor Who episode called The Brain of Morbius from the Tom Baker era, where they run into like this robot that has a human arm to it.
There's nothing new under the sun.
And,
Go ahead.
Yeah, and well, it just has a human arm
Yeah.
because the guy who was experimenting had an Igor type of person. He chopped off his arm and put it on the robot. So,
Amazing.
So that he could eventually put Morbius's brain inside of this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. I know it's a little bit morbid, but I was morbidly satisfied by how much that freaked you guys out as
The human hand?
the human hand came out. Everybody at the table was just like, oh.
Yeah, that's disturbing. When you have a mechanical being with anything that's human, actual
And it's like
flesh.
room temperature.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gross.
Yep. it's similar, but obviously the example I'm going to give is much more G-rated. Like whenever Buzz Lightyear or Woody is upstairs in Sid's room,
Oh, yes.
and he calls the things out from underneath the
well,
bed.
it's the spider thing that comes crawling out underneath the bed.
And the little baby
My
doll.
favorite was always the hooker.
Yeah.
She's great. We love her.
It took me a long time to get that joke.
Well, yeah.
I obviously didn't get it when the movie came out because I was a child, but like as I went, I was watching it once as a teen or something. I was like, oh my gosh, she's a hooker.
Yep.
And then I realized that Sid is indeed about 11 to 13. Like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the difference between, neutral good and neutral evil right there.
Yes.
Sid and Andy. So.
But
Anyway.
Sweep Up here is with us in the room, but is not helpful. But I do want to rescue him.
Yes.
Yeah. Rescue how far? What are you thinking? Are you thinking?
I'm bringing him home.
Oh, yeah. I think he's got to come home with us.
Yeah.
They're lost. They have no family.
I just drop
And
them
that's
off at the
kind of your
orphanage.
MO
It's
for the sirens.
We'll just raise them in
But
a
they're
bar.
not an orphan.
It'll be
They
fine.
can't be adopted
They need
by
to go to the orphanage.
people.
They need to go to the hospital. They need to be checked out and looked over, not thrown into a bar so they can clean up after Kobe.
They're not going to clean up after Kobe. We're going to take care of them.
You realize I'm just building up for a spinoff of Otto and
You're building
Kobe.
up for a TPK, so when we all die, we can come
I
back.
can sweep up.
Yeah.
You can have them. I'm going to be the robot that doesn't speak. I'll be Otto. I just grunt and whir. Kind of like Johnny.
Here's what I'm thinking. We get Sweep Up some roller skates.
Oh, boy.
It just sounds fun.
That's exploitation.
Make them a Sonic.
So
Hold on. Brooke might want to take some notes
I
about
will say
Go-Go
we
Gadget
were.
legs.
I don't know if it was the last round table or the round table before that, but we were talking about how curious a player likes to collect little guys. And that's how we ended up with Wildfire and Mudman. What if
also true.
Sweep Up is my little guy?
That's right.
I thought Kobe was your little
Kobe.
guy.
No, Kobe's your little guy.
No, he's not. Where did...
He is your little guy. Yes.
I will say there has been, again...
Here's what I'm saying. If you and I decided to that we were mortal enemies, Kobe would take your side.
Yeah.
Yes.
He works
You have
for
the syrup.
He works for me because he respects you and you told him to work for me.
Right.
But you have the syrup.
No,
I don't
but
think
that's
he would
not,
care.
That's not keeping him. The syrup's
That's just a
the
perk.
bonus. That's a bonus.
He assumes that you would get him served.
You have told him to stay there. Even when you said let him go, he did the whole I'm not leaving because you're here.
Yeah.
So
You had a whole Iron Giant moment
If
where
you
you were
were-
like, go,
I was
get out of here.
I was thinking
if you were
a
to
Deuteronomy
die
moment.
a
I freed him
horrible
and he stuck
death-
around, so I pierced his ear to a door. Yeah, I read the Bible.
That's right. If you were to die, I think he would leave.
Done. I'll come back as a gnome. And be your little guy.
Little guys must be cute and adorable, not snarky.
Say hello to my little friend.
I am torn between being absolutely for this and then also hearing the voice in the back of my head going, what have I done?
That's
Come on,
right.
Brooke, let me do it. I can come back and play a gnome that doesn't use spaces and sentences.
I will
so much
say
fun to feel
though,
like a Dragonlance.
if we can figure out a way to get the soul out of Sweep Up, I'd be down with that.
Put it in auto.
No. Releasing it to the afterlife.
You want to put roller skates on it, make it serve tables?
Yes, I do.
What? See? Why are we bringing Sweep Up to the bar?
No.
We need to
could
free the
open up an
children
out-
The
and put
roller
them to
skates
work
is-
at the bar.
We could
Listen.
open up an outdoor area and he could be a car hop.
Listen, you're not listening to me. The roller skates are not for work. They are for fun.
Oh, so we can go roller skate through
I
the
want him
museums?
to live a child experience.
But first it's roller skates, and then it's a skateboard, and then it's drugs. You're just sending him down on a pathway of delinquency.
Roller skates are
While
a
you're out there
gateway.
having fun, why don't you take this drink to table 3? You remember which one table 3 is, don't you, champ?
No.
I'm with what Carrie said. I
I would like for us to try to find a way to release his
Find a
soul.
way for
I
Sweep
can
Up
release
to to move on to the afterlife. There's no need for us to keep acquiring workers for Moxie's bar.
Workers, he said.
Right.
Sweep Up is not an employee.
I like to do a flashback to the first episode where
so it would
August
be
released the
Sweep
souls of
Up
2
wouldn't-
kobolds at the same time. August can help you release the souls.
No.
So it would be that Sweep Up wouldn't initially start as an employee.
You would voluntarily
Sweep
choose
Up
to
would
stay there. And be,
eventually become an employee.
Exactly.
No, he's gonna go
Kobe.
live in my apartment.
I'm fairly certain about that.
Rhapsody can teach him art.
You
He
know,
can get a cat and name it Spot.
you know that we're just 2 or 3 days away from Ben the White Monkey having a miniature
Oh,
of
yeah.
Sweep Up,
Yeah,
right?
Sweep Up. Oh, yeah.
You know,
you know what? The
automaton,
picture you
blue
showed
eyes.
us reminds me of Kip's Big Boy for some reason.
It did. It's a little. It's got the big round head and the big blue.
Astro
soft.
Boy meets Kip's Big Boy. Is
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it does
Yeah,
kind of
it
look
does
a
kinda
little
Roller
look like
bit
skates
like
be
that.
damned. We're putting rockets
Right.
on his shoes.
Hey,
with a human arm, that's going to be interesting, though.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting artwork.
Yeah, that'll be
So-
crazy. That'll be
So after
amazing.
we killed off the Drider, we killed off the Durgar,
Yes.
and then we finally decided invited Sweep Up to go with us.
right?
Then what happened?
Well, I was going to say we ended up in the priest office,
Yeah.
Yep.
and that's where we stopped.
And that's where you guys have a chance to kind of decide what you want to do next. There's definitely you started looking through some of those tomes and such, and found that there's religion and alchemy and necromancy.
Oh yeah, and we've learned a lot of things, but we have no idea how they connect together. We need to go set up. We need to go stop at the craft store on the way home and get some red string. We need to just clear off a wall in my apartment and just start figuring this out. It makes no sense, but you can feel how they're connected, but you can't actually explain it.
Yeah.
Like, I know that Zaylin Pierce is in on this somehow, but I can't prove it.
I think you guys are very, very close.
There's going to be one piece of evidence that we're missing. It's going to make all this come together.
Yeah, you're very, very close to putting some things together. Speaking of just another reminder and rescue, as Sable, way back at the beginning of this set of episodes, looked out the window, you were able to identify some perceive some shuffling figures, basically being led by what looked like a small group of dwarves. And then I think it was Dr. Stone who was able to identify the way that they were moving was very reminiscent of like Shiv addicts.
Yes.
And so if they've taken them down farther, there was like some elaborate doors that appeared way down at the end of this, cavern.
That we might have gone through, but then we blew up that whole room and had to flee.
It was not the whole room.
Far from
that
it,
room
so-
is gigantic.
Yeah, it's a humongous underground cavern.
But we weren't going to run farther into the room.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, that's very true. So, there are options. There are things to do, and there's always activity rolling in the background. So, this explosion has happened. We know it drew at least one dwarf to your guys' way to see what was going on, and we know that there are some of those clockwork zombies that are meandering around this facility. Their purpose, you haven't quite figured that out yet, but they did walk toward the control panel before Sable took them out, and so that's moving around. It'll be interesting to see what things develop before you guys how long you stay in this room to gather info, if any. What plans you're going to make to retreat and go back up to the city, or with Sweep Up, or continue chasing this priest that disappeared on a phase spider that kind of led you down the stairs to begin with. And just all very exciting to see what's going to happen next.
All right. Are we ready to go find it?
I'm ready when you guys
Let's
are.
do it. Ready to go to the next room?
Yep.
All right.
Woo!
All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
I'm Brooke Bullock.
Michael Cross.
Johnny Payne.
Here, yes, sir.
Connor Shenold.
Bye. Woohoo.
Keep up to date with the coolest geek shenanigans in Oklahoma when you listen to the Okie Geek podcast. Stay in the know about upcoming conventions, comic books, and the nerdiest happenings in the Panhandle State. That way you don't miss out on things like live Mario Kart, Wizard comics, or board game conventions. Search for Okie Geek on the NPR app or wherever you get podcasts.